Happy holidays, sewing friends! Get ready to DIY some quilty ornaments to decorate your tree this holiday season. Gather up your favorite holiday fabrics, ribbons, and strings, and follow along to make these cute holiday ornaments. You will need to cut a 6.5 by 7.5 inch rectangle from a solid fabric, a print fabric, and batting. Place the solid fabric on your batting, and it's time to create some decorative stitches. With a fabric marking pen, draw straight lines as guides to follow when stitching your decorative stitches. Have fun selecting your favorite stitches that Bernina has to offer. To make your tree more festive, use 2 or more threads, alternating colors. Once you have covered your entire piece of fabric with decorative stitches, place your print fabric right sides together to your decorative stitches. Trace your tree template on the back of your fabric. Stitch pieces together following the template lines. Make sure to leave a small unsewn portion to flip piece through. The freehand system is a good way to raise the presser foot temporarily when you want to pivot at the corners. Make sure to have the needle in the down position. Trim your tree, making sure you have 1/4 inch seam allowance. Clip the corners of your piece for perfect points. Flip piece through the unsewn portion and give it a good press. Hand stitch opening close. Attach a string to hang your ornament and top your tree with a bow. For the next ornament, sew a 2.5 by 12 inch strip to a 4 inch by 12 inch rectangle. Place it onto a piece of batting just a tad bigger than your sewn pieces. It's time to quilt your piece. With a fabric marking pen, draw a diagonal line to act as a guide to get you started. Follow the line with the edge of your foot and make your first stitch. Once you get to the end of your piece, lift the presser foot using the free hand system and pivot your fabric around. Sew a few stitches on the batting to get your foot lined up with the stitch you just stitched. Follow along this line, making another stitch line. Follow this process until your whole piece is quilted. Fold your piece in half and trace your template. Cut out the template to reveal 2 stocking pieces. Cut a piece of string about 6 inches long and stitch both raw edges down. Place your stockings right side together and stitch around your whole piece, leaving a small unsewn portion to flip your piece through. Hand stitch or hot glue some jingle bells to the front of your stocking for a touch of extra cuteness. For the last ornament, you will need 2 3.5 inch squares of fabric and 1 piece of batting. You will also need a strip that measures 1.5 by 12.5 inches. Press your raw edges to the center and fold your strip in half to create a strip. Stitch as close to the sides of your strip as possible. Once both sides are top stitched, cut 2 pieces from your strip, one big enough to fit and overlap lengthwise and widthwise. Using the blind stitch foot, secure your strips to your square piece and batting. Fold and secure a 6 inch strip with raw edges facing out and also place an 18 inch ribbon in the same manner. Make sure all your strings are neatly placed inside your piece, and place the other 3.5 inch square on top, and stitch all the way around, leaving a small unsewn portion. String jingle bells through both ends of your ribbon and tie remaining ribbon in a bow, and trim ends to a proper length. You have now finished 3 festive ornaments that would look lovely on your tree or given as a gift. Happy holidays from the AGF crew. Stay tuned for more projects from AGF, which can all be found on the Bernina website at weallsew.com.